You know, the more that I think about it, the more that I'm starting to agree. The social media industry is fucking disgusting. I don't know what the fuck happened. And I'm saying this as somebody who had my entire childhood based on social media. Social media, when I first was using it, is not like it is today. Even though I got groomed online when I was 10 in 2012, it wasn't as fucking dangerous as it is today. And I say that passionately. Social media in 2024 is nothing more than a means to harvest your data, your information, and just do whatever they want with it. These companies literally believe they own you now. What I've seen from YouTube since 2023, what I've read today about the shady things that YouTube were doing to alternatives to YouTube, proves my point. That they don't view you as just a user. You're a copywritten piece of property owned by them. Now, of course, I'm going to be mainly biased and focusing strictly on YouTube here, like I always do. Because YouTube is the one that seems to always have these fucking problems. YouTube is the master of the shittiest fucking business decisions imaginable. And saving their own ass poorly. And then getting into more trouble. YouTube is just the master of that. I know you might think, oh, TikTok, because they're being banned in every country, but my God. I think TikTok is just a distraction. In 2023, YouTube went and filed cease and desists to Rumble, stating that because people that have accounts on YouTube.com or had accounts on YouTube.com, that they were banned, they are forbidden from re-uploading their own content that they made with their own cameras, their own editing software. They're forbidden from uploading that anywhere else on the internet. YouTube in 2019 did the same thing to Internet Archive. And then Internet Archive had to tell Archive team to stop, archiving videos. And then there was a mass deletion that happened. 60% of the videos that were saved around from 2017 to December 2019 were all removed from Internet Archive. Not because Internet Archive themselves wanted it. Not because Archive team did it themselves. No. YouTube did. YouTube forced Internet Archive to remove entire pages that were saved via Wayback Machine. This wasn't like the others, where it might say, this URL is excluded, or something like that. YouTube actually wanted to make it look like these snapshots never even existed. And they're still doing it to this day. YouTube pages that get archived from YouTube on Wayback Machine constantly are getting removed. They're there for one day, and then the next day they're gone. That's why I don't use Wayback Machine to upload archived YouTube videos anymore. I have to manually upload all of them. That I'm breaking the YouTube terms of service because I'm downloading it using an MP4 fucking downloader. YouTube doesn't even want the watch pages to exist. They don't even want any any notice that they've ever archived these videos or these pages. Filmot has them, by the way. Filmot has shit tons of metadata from these watch pages and these channels that were originally archived on Wayback Machine, that were pulled by YouTube. YouTube believes they own you. They own your data. They are against websites having your shit on there. Even if you yourself post it, they want you banned off every platform. If they deplatform you, they want you banned everywhere. Now, I don't like Rumble. I think Rumble is an alt-right shithole. Because it is. Realistically, all there is on there is fucking cryptocurrency shit, Sneeko fucking being a misogynist fag, and, you know, just your average red pill shit. Screaming about trannies and the libs being apparently triggered, like, as if it's 2018, when SJWs were a thing. No. The alt-right are the SJWs now. But you know what I mean. I don't like Rumble, but I respect their right to exist. I might not agree with what the people there post, but I respect their right to post it. And I respect their right to have a platform. If it's not YouTube, it should be somewhere. Now, some of the shit on there, I agree, YouTube shouldn't have, because if they have policies against it, they should be enforced properly. This is, again, something people misunderstand in a lot of my comment critique videos when I criticize shit for YouTube allowing porn or allowing, you know, gore and shit like that. If they have policies written that they don't want it on their site and they're banning other people for those policies when those policies have nothing to do with the content they're banning, I'm going to have a problem with that. It's the way they enforce it that pisses me off. I don't like how YouTube enforces their nudity and sexual content policy, banning children on trampolines. Okay, I don't agree that that's a good thing to do. Taking down a kid's video of him doing a mukbang video because he's shirtless. That's not a... And then leaving videos of women try not to cum challenges, of them doing yoga with stretching, showing their ass in your face, and like transparent fucking bikini, showing their fucking ass, nude yoga as well, with sexually explicit titles, sexually suggestive poses and everything, not for an educational purpose, clearly stated to be pornographic, and YouTube does nothing. They don't even age restrict it. Daisy Destruction. Hardcore child porn allowed on YouTube. Countless other child porn related shit I found on YouTube. Pedophiles selling children's used underwear. I can go on and on and on and on what YouTube is allowing versus what they're not allowing. They're not allowing innocent shit, but they're allowing that. And that is what my problem is. If YouTube doesn't want kids on their platform, okay, but there should be a platform for kids to upload content. Not just watch content. Kids need to be able to express themselves somewhere, but they also need a place where they're safe and there's not pedophiles in the comment section. That's what I wanted. That's when I made that video in 2017. I wanted that. I wanted them to have a place somewhere, not on YouTube. Because YouTube's a hellhole. There's pedophiles everywhere back then. Fuck, they were going and getting kids to do dares and shit. The kids should be able to go and share their animations, their artwork that they create, their gameplay. You know? They should be allowed to do that. To express their creativity. Why are we against that, but then letting these fucking grown adults and bot accounts exist to spread actual porn and hate speech and gore? I'm off topic. I don't care. This is Make It 107. What the fuck do you expect? But back to the topic. YouTube believes they own you. And they can file lawsuits against companies or places that where you put your own content. Like, it could be an obscure blog somewhere. They did this. They actually did this. They actually got blogs shut down because they were having links to YouTube videos that no longer existed and it had the metadata like the title. They do that. They also go after Facebook page profiles and groups that have links to YouTube videos that no longer exist that show the metadata. Now, I get that YouTube doesn't want to show the metadata. That's fine. But going and fucking spreading your jurisdiction, the platforms you don't fucking own, is where I get fucking angry and I get furious. And I demand for action to be taken by the people. I'm sick and tired of this fucking company going and sticking their nose up everybody's ass as if they own us. YouTube doesn't own me. If I want to put my fucking shit anywhere I want, I will fucking do it, and Neil can go and fucking suck my cock. It seems to be, when Susan was in, there was nothing like this. This is all new. This is all shit from 2023 and 2024. These cease and desists didn't happen beforehand. He did it with Storyfire as well, Neil. Storyfire got a cease and desist as well. People always say, why is there no actual good competition or alternative to YouTube? There can't be anymore. Neil won't allow it. Because he owns you. He believes you are his. Do you not see a problem with that? This company believes they own you, your identity, your shit that you work hard on. How am I the only one screaming about this? The shit that I create is mine. Not owned by some greasy fucking packy fuck. Just because Susan decided, hey, let's just give it to Neil. Position as CEO. At least Susan didn't do this. She didn't go and sue people who sue random websites and blogs and shit for having videos on them that YouTube removed. At least she didn't go and do anything like sue fucking Internet Archive. Not sue, but send cease and desists. Cease and desists, the biggest pussy tactic you can do. They're too afraid to go and actually sue them, and actually, because they know that it would get on the news. And then everybody would start calling them out, and there would be a proper boycott of YouTube. Maybe another active shooter, which would be really nice. And I say this condoning this because, honestly, Neil isn't even a human being to me. He's a fucking scummy piece of shit. He's a fucking goblin, in my eyes. I wouldn't care if his brains get fucking splattered all over his fucking desk, and I say that with a passion. He's asking for it at this point. Everything he does to the site, everything he does to content creators that use YouTube is worthy of something. It's not just, oh, this is a private company, he can do whatever he wants. Yeah, but he's spreading his jurisdiction. These content creators can't post their shit anywhere once it's removed from YouTube. It is genuinely violating First Amendment rights. The right to free speech. There's no way around that. You cannot use the it's a private company thing to justify them sending other websites that they don't own cease and desists for creators that are individuals, human beings, posting their shit on another platform that will accept it that isn't YouTube. This shouldn't be happening, and there should be consequences for this. And I'm actually agreeing that kids are not safe on social media the way it is. Because, again, this isn't just YouTube doing this. This is Meta doing this as well. Meta has their fair share. Twitter, oh my god, don't even get me started with Elon Musk. Oh, that greedy son of a bitch. Ooh. Reddit as well. Man. It's really fucking sad. And then everybody's focusing on TikTok. It's amazing. TikTok is not as getting focused. Ooh, Telegram as well. Telegram is completely fine. Pedophiles can do whatever they want with your content. YouTube actually gives it to them. Ever wonder why Telegram is not being sued by YouTube or sent cease and desists? It's because Telegram is allowed. Because if people want to go and sell your content, if you're a child and made content in the past that YouTube removed for their shitty, unenforced policies, then, yeah. Happened to me. Happened to my content. This is why I'm the angry, bitter cuck I am today. Because my videos I made when I was 10 circulated the deep web. It's about time there needs to be an alternative to these sites. Somebody needs to say fuck off to YouTube. I wanted to make a social media platform and I don't even feel comfortable making one. I don't want to go and contribute to this toxic market, this evil market to me. It's evil. Children shouldn't be on these platforms. I agree. Shouldn't be a law that says kids can't use social media in general. I wish that these laws were talking about the specific social media platform, the platforms that exist right now. It shouldn't be talking about the concept of social media in general. Kids need a place to socialize online that is safe for them. But they don't need these shady companies as big as YouTube and Meta stealing their data. They don't need that. They don't need to be fearing of pedophiles going in their comment section and talking about how their body looks. Or people grooming them through private messaging. They shouldn't have to worry about that. These platforms should be solving that problem. But instead, all they give a fuck about is the money. So that's why I now agree with why some people want kids to be banned from these mainstream platforms. Because these platforms are not doing anything about the fucking problem itself. People are fed up. I'm fed up. And I'm not even a parent. If I was a parent, I wouldn't let my fucking child be having a YouTube account because I know what YouTube's gonna do with their data. The kids that use YouTube should have the freedom to re-upload their shit somewhere else. So they can have a fucking audience, not on FagTube that's gonna use their data to send to advertisers and send to people and send to pedophiles on Telegram. So they can do whatever they want with it. And Neil is completely fine with it because I feel like he's part of it himself. Oops, I think that's slander, but I really don't give a fuck at this point. I'm fed up with this. I'm fed up for years. I have been demanding that YouTube fucking change their ways and solve the actual problem. But instead they do distractions like this, like banning kids. Like going after TikTok, the distractions. You're not doing anything. If you actually care about solving the problem, you would go after the problem itself. Not making everybody else suffer because you're too fucking lazy. You're too much of a lazy fuck to get off your ass and actually do something and moderate and enforce your policies that you fucking have for your platform. You might as well remove all of them because you're not doing anything. Meta, YouTube, Twitter, you're all the same. You all do the same shit. You allow hate speech. You allow child porn. You allow people getting cut up. I see it in my recommended all the time, and I don't even look for that. It just shows up because of the people that are watching the content that I watch. That's how the algorithm works. Similar content that people that watch this video also enjoy. Ooh, there's a children's underwear being sold. ooh, there's a video of a guy getting beheaded, a cat being set on fire, all these things. This is what I have a problem with. These algorithms are actually fundamentally screwed up. YouTube's system is fucked up, and they need to actually change. But they're not gonna change. Because we're dealing with a man with a brain made of curry, and no matter how many times I say this until I'm blue in the face, he's not gonna fucking get it. He's still gonna go and think he's doing nothing wrong, and he's doing a good job. He needs to resign. There needs to be somebody who actually knows what they're doing. Somebody who actually cares about YouTube. He doesn't fucking care at all. He cares about money. That's it. Money. I can't believe for so long I wanted to be part of this social media market. You know what? I'm going to call it social networking. It's a social networking platform, Maylife. Maylife is a social networking platform. Social media, it's like the name itself. It just sounds like it's just about selling you something. It's selling you a product. Social networking shouldn't be a product. These platforms should be a place to connect, to express yourself, to make friends, to interact with the world in a way that is helpful to all, to give everybody a voice. It shouldn't be a place to sell a fucking product. It shouldn't be TV. It shouldn't be a grocery store. These platforms are for people to connect, to express themselves. And if they can't do that, then why are we calling it social media? Why are we calling YouTube a social media platform when it's lost that title years ago? I would say 2019, they just threw that fucking label away. Because they just decided, hey, you know, we're not for people to connect anymore. We're all about predatory advertising. Advertising you products. Using your data to go and tell you about more about what they think, what they are looking into your phone and what your browser history, what you search up. To show that to you and say, hey, look what we have. It's really nice to be shown what's in my browser history when I in my suggested feed on YouTube as well. Like if I watch an episode of American Dad on some illegal movie site, then I guess then YouTube suggests me American Dad when I've never watched an American Dad episode on YouTube. They automatically know what I watched. That's not a coincidence. And everybody knows this. This has been information that people have known for years. But who's doing anything about it? Who's speaking about it? A retard in his bedroom. In a faggy fucking colorful rainbow shirt. That's it. That's who you got. This is why things need to change. I shouldn't have to be the one to do this. You all should be the one to do this. Get angry at YouTube and demand change. There should be more than just Maylife. There should be more platforms for kids to feel safe. People need to make new products now. Not products. Places. For people to actually express themselves. This needs to be a thing now. Solve it. Before it's too late.